Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I am Liz Quinn, your lead Scentsy consultant. So today I have for you my flash sale haul, which was a little bit more subdued than maybe it would have been if I didn't have warmers coming out of my ears for the holidays and everything else already. But I do have a good number of bars here, and I've got a couple of little funny things that we're going to be able to see that my younger daughter, I think, will mostly be wanting to give as gifts. But when bitty babies, the bitty buddies, are $1.20, you have a really hard time passing them up. So let's get started. Cute, huh? I have all sorts of fantastic mugs. This one says, wherever you are, be all there. And that is definitely something that we need to remember in our crazy world. And this is tea. Forest berries from Adagio, I think. Anyway, I'm just going to randomly grab out of my box here. Walnut Raisin Muffin. I got 6 of these, and I'm so happy that it was in this flash sale. And can you believe that that whole flash sale sold out in approximately 5 hours, you guys? I have never seen anything go that fast. It was a good sale. There was so much stock in it. Oh, this is so good. So I've got about half of a brick of Walnut Raisin Muffin that I got from a different flash sale a couple years ago, hanging around in my Florida room in my brick stash. But having 6 bars of this will make it so that I have no problem just melting liberally. Another one that I got, now I have never smelled this. This is from the Find Your Happy collection of wax. I didn't get any of those because it was one of those weird August 5-bar collections, and I just wasn't really feeling the scents. And most people had mixed reviews about the 5-pack anyway. So I have always been curious about this. I got 3. So either I'll be happy that I have 3 because I'll really enjoy it, or I'm going to hate it and I'm going to wonder what I'm going to do with it. So let's see what is in this. Oh, this is nice. Now, so many people have complained that they did not like this. I know it has a driftwood note, and I think orange, and it's sort of cologne-y. Now, I think I'm going to really like this, so I am glad that I got 3 of them. This is good. It's called Sunrise with Friends. That's probably what the citrus note is. And then this little bit of almost like driftwoody cologne. I think I will like this a lot. I might try melting this in my bedroom just because I'm so curious about it. It's one of those bars that this is, what, a 3 or 4-year-old collection at this point. I've always been very curious about. So that is a happiness. Okay, another bar that I got was Alpine Meadow. And this one my younger daughter loves. This was in August end of the month several years ago. Oh, and it's so pretty. It really does just smell like a sweet wildflower meadow. It's light, it's bright, it's happy. I already had a couple from a couple of the flash sale bundles over the summer. So I got 3 more of these for her, and she will be able to melt to her little heart's content. And it's so nice. So that is Alpine Meadow. So I got 3 and 3 and 6, I believe. So here's another of the Sunrise with Friends. More Walnut Raisin Muffin. I got 1 more of White Grapefruit, which I also had gotten out of one of the flash sale bundles over the summer. This is so good. This is something I'll probably melt in the springtime or late winter. It's like a sharp, not as deep or rich as spiced grapefruit, kind of a grapefruit scent, and it's just a good, clean smell. I prefer this to Grapefruit Sunshine, which to me is a little bit too cleaner. This one's got more interesting notes to it. So let's see here. More of all of these bars because I got multiples of many of them. And more Walnut Raisin Muffin, which that was, if I only got one thing out of the flash sale, it would have been the pile of Walnut Raisin Muffin that I got. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I did grab another red, white, and berry pie because I do really like this. It's very good. Now, to compare this to the maraschino sugar cookie, neither of them steal my heart the way that I like apple cherry strudel, but they're both excellent. This one's a little bit more like Luden's Cough Drop, and the maraschino sugar cookie is a little bit more like cookie-ish with a pretty heavy cherry note. So none of them have, to me, the authentic cherry of apple cherry strudel. So that's why that one's going to go back in my club in the fall probably, or, in the spring. More Walnut Raisin Muffin. It's so good. All right, any other scents that I grabbed? So I got 2 red, white, and berry pie, and I did get 2 of Ghostly Greetings, which I was just melting this last week. This is so nice. It's got bourbon and dark plum and some spice. I feel like there's definitely some patchouli in this, even though it's not the one of the 3 notes that Scentsy gives you as the most obvious notes. This is really, really good. So I had 2 or 3 bars hanging around, so I got 2 more. And as far as bars go, I'm pretty sure that's it for variety. So I've got a really hefty stack of bars there. Now, I got 1 more dish soap in Very Snowy Spruce. I have quite a few of these in Counter Clean and even hand soap from last year because they just hung around in clearance last winter and into the spring. But for what, $2? I definitely thought it isn't going to hurt to grab 1 more of those. And I don't have any warmers. I don't have anything like super exciting to show you guys because I thought about getting the Tin Santa Claus warmer and I just don't really know where I would have put him. I already had most of the other warmers that I really, really liked that were in the flash sale. So, I don't need to buy 2 and 3 of almost any warmer ever. So what I've got left are 3 Bitty Buddies, and just for fun, because it was dirt cheap, I did get the Father's Day, that was spectacular, the Father's Day oil set. So let's see what Scentsy says about these. Father's Day, 3 oil pack. Forever Friend, Hero to Me, and Motivator and Mentor. So is it the packaging, the marketing, or the fact that they were masculine that these particular oils just did not move? Bright Orange Zest, Sweet Vanilla, and Warm Amber are in Forever Friend. So let's see what we have here. I usually like masculine type oils, so Forever Friend. Oh yeah. Yeah, I will really like this. It's definitely got the notes that they say. So the orange zest, vanilla, and the amber, this is really beautiful. It's sweeter than Sandalwood Tangerine, but it's similar. Okay, the next one's going to be Hero to Me. And Scentsy says lemon, basil, and geranium. Now, I love geranium notes in wax, so this will be interesting. It's lighter than I thought it would be, but it's nice. Lemon, geranium, and basil. It's very fresh. So this is the sort of thing that I like. I do have a spare diffuser, not a Scentsy, but a spare diffuser that I'm just leaving in the basement because the ones in my daughter's room just tend to die a sudden death, and then we need to go get a new one. So I got one, I think, at Target on uber clearance. It's not the prettiest thing ever, but I should really try some of these and the Christmas oils out. Now, this last one is Motivator and Mentor. And Scentsy says that this has black pepper, lavender, and cedar. So let's see. I may really like this because I like sharp and woodsy. I don't know. Yes, I really like this. You get the pepperiness. All 3 of these would be very nice for the winter time. All 3 of these would be very nice for the spring. I don't see them as really fall or Christmassy at all, but they're very, very nice. And obviously they're not because they were for Father's Day, but this is a good oil bundle, and I think it's more just the fact that it was with the Father's Day things, and a lot of people don't really like super fresh and manly. None of these come off as cologne-y. They're far more herbal. So for me, that is a win. And last but not least, we have 3 Bitty Buddies. So let's start with the Flamingo. These are in Make a Splash, which is not my favorite fragrance. The most fun part of this is the uncanning them. Here's, it's actually not too bad. It actually smells mostly like melon. Here's our wacky little $1.20 Flamingo. Now, here's the problem. They're so cute. I know they would make great gifts, but they would also just be wonderful to keep around and enjoy de-stressing with, which is what they are so good for. That is really nice. So this is our little flamingo friend. It's just Flamingo. I thought maybe he had a name like Fred or Fanny or something, but he doesn't. So, okay, we will put our Flamingo back. The next one I almost got when the summer collection came out, and that is going to be our Cockatoo. I love birds. I used to have cockatiels, and at one point we had a lovebird. We've had lots of parakeets. No more parakeets. Those To me, the cockatiels are sweet and the parakeets are terribly sassy and always getting into trouble. So anyway, but I've never had a cockatoo because that is a big bird. They live a very long time. Even a cockatiel will live 25 years, you guys. So you really have to think about what you're committing to. But the big birds will live 30, 40, 50, 60, and some of them 100. So anyway, here is our cockatoo, which isn't quite as much to unbox and unsquish as our flamingo was. But you know, that same really melony make a splash more than the kind of biting quality that I don't like in the wax. So this is adorable. Look at the little cheek patches just like in the wild, and then the real ones have this adorable crest and they have yellow under their wings. I think that's the sulfur crested cockatoo. Anyway, this is absolutely adorable. And last but not least, I think this last one was in the holiday collection from a year ago. And that's going to be in Very Merry Cranberry, Mr. Narwhal. And this one I'm sure is going to be absolutely adorable. And he smells amazing. Yes. Whoops. Mr. Narwhal. Now this is super cute. Although I think the tag would be more attractive like back here somewhere. It's kind of getting in the way. But these even have, I didn't really realize that. At least this little guy, he actually has a little Scentsy star sewn into him back here. And he's just gently fragranced in Very Merry Cranberry. And he's got his little whale tail. And this sold out so fast, at least once. I think that this one must have been like their restocking later on in the season because my daughter kind of wanted this and I just never got a chance to get it. So for $1.20, we are good. Now, if you watched my mini haul, which I wouldn't have done if I had realized there was a flash sale coming, we got this year's holiday hedgehog. And I have to say, I think the hedgehog is the cutest bitty and best smelling because it's in Dancing Sugar Plums that I have ever seen. So these are cute too, though, especially for $1 and some change. So anyway, where's the third one? These are my biddies and my pile of bars and my random thing of dish soap. And this was my flash sale Scentsy haul. Not terribly exciting, but man, I cleaned up on a lot of bars. And as I said before, the thing I was the most excited about was getting a pile of Walnut Raisin Muffins. So this is Elizabeth Quinn with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. I hope that you enjoyed my little flash sale haul. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.